legal industry. Legal industry is covered. One of its trainee executive, Mr. H, in the personal department, HR department, has calculated labor turnover rate of 24.92% for the last year using flux method. There are three methods, no? Replacement method, separation method, and flux method. He has used flux method and he computed 24.92% flux rate, labor turnover rate. Now, we all are expert of costing. That's why now company has approached us and they are asking us to cross-verify the rate which is computed by the trainee executive. Following is the data provided by the personnel department for the last year. Data has been given. Data covers employees category, number of employees at the beginning of the year, number of employees totally joined. When question says number of employee joined, it silently says joined includes new recruits as well as replacements also. Correct, no? Two types of joinees are there. First type of joinee is a fresh employee who has joined your company, your organization, your factory as a fresher without replacing anyone. But because of exits took place during the year, if someone is coming on that particular designation, that will be termed as replacement. So joined includes two important points. First is new and second one is the replacement. Left employees are given, workers at the end of the year are given, and various categories with numbers are available in this question. If you check here, two additional subtables are given. This says that employee transferred from subsidiary company. Your company is the holding company. You are having one subsidiary company. From subsidiary company, some employees are coming to your company, and if employees are coming to your company, they will be treated as a joined employee. So what I am doing? I am cancelling this 12 which is related to senior staff attorney and senior staff attorney join column. I will be recording this 12 data. So here I have recorded senior staff attorney 12. Now you can cross verify. In the beginning 6 employees were there, 12 joined, and that is why 18 employees are there at the last end of the year. Now, if you check the same thing, senior records clerk 39 have joined. They are not fresh, they are not new, they are coming from subsidiary, but they are coming to us, no? So, we will be treating them as joined. I am cancelling this from the second table. I am just merging my second table with the first table. So, same amount I will be recording here, 39. Initially, 12 employees were there on the post of senior record clerk. I joined 39 during the year, total 51 employees at the end of the year available. One more table is given, absolutely no need of recording them separately. Now, this is the employees transferred to subsidiary company. During the given period, some employees have joined and some employees are now going to the subsidiary company from your holding company. They are going. So, this event can be treated as equivalent to left event. So, if you check, the numbers are given in the left column only. See, no, left column, and they have given you 90 and 15. So, litigation attorney and associated attorney. Now, two types of employees I am cancelling from here. Litigation attorney, total 90 left, done. And associate attorney, total 15 left. So, this calculation I have recorded. And in short, I have minimized my calculation by merging up entire table. The two separate parts which were given in the question, I have merged with my first table. At the beginning of the year, there were total 1158 employees on the payroll of the company. So, entire beginning strength is available. The opening strength of the legal secretary, staff attorney and associate attorney were in the ratio of 3:3:2. Beginning strength is given, and this is the beginning strength for legal secretary. See here, your legal secretary means this part. Second one is your staff attorney means this one, and last one is your associate attorney is also there. If you check, their beginning numbers are not given, but they have given you one assistance, they have given you one simple ratio between them, 3:3:2. So we are going to calculate them in the proportion of 3:3:2. Out of this 3, if any one number comes, no, easily remaining numbers can be computed. Easy. The company has decided to eliminate the post of litigation attorney. Litigation attorney post has been abandoned, that is eliminated. That means no more employee will be working on this particular post at the end of the year. So, litigation attorney, I am going to my calculation, and at the end of the year, I am recording there 0. Why I have put 0 there? because this post is no more, it is cancelled by the company. So all the workers, all the employees working on this particular post as a litigation attorney have left the organization, or you have removed them, or you have asked them to join your subsidiary company, and you have cancelled this post from the holding company. Next point says that the company and its subsidiary are maintaining separate sets of books of accounts and separate personnel department. They are having different accounting sets, they are having separate HR department, and that's why subsidiaries calculation we are performing separately and holding companies calculation we are performing separately. You are required to calculate the labor turnover rate by using replacement method, separation method, and we need to verify the answer which is computed by Mr. H, trainee by flux method. So if you want to compute this, obviously replacement number is required, separation number is required. So instead of going for the suggested answer, see, they have given you lots of working note, they have given you lots of assumptions and all. So what I am trying to do, I am just trying to explain you this simple calculation by using this calculation part, this presentation. Statement showing number of workers I have drafted. Instead of using 5 columns, I have divided that join column which was given in the beginning, no? So this join column I have divided into 2 parts. If you check the question, they have given you joined employee together. This joined column I have divided into 2 parts. First is new and second one is the replacement. Now try and understand how I am presenting my solution. I have drafted everything. Record clerks related information is available. If you check the information which is given in the question, in the beginning, number of record clerks available with company were 810. So same thing, I have recorded 810. Out of 810, left workers are available 90. So total 90 workers have left the organization. If 90 workers, 90 employees have left the organization, maximum 90 replacement can take place. If less than 90 joinings are there, then less recruitments are there. But whenever more than 90 joinees are given in the question, in that case, at least 90 replacement will take place. And if you check the number of workers joined, number of employees joined, 1620 employees joined during the year on this particular post. Out of them, 90 were recruited on the left employees position. So they will be considered as replacement, and therefore remaining 1530. Sir, how you computed this 90 and 1530? Total was given in the question. Total was 1620. Out of 1620, 90 left. No, so 90 got replaced and remaining joined as a new recruits. Correct? Now, when you take total of all these calculations, sir, how to take total of this calculation? Simply, we have bifurcated this data and we have recorded the numbers. Whatever strength was there in the beginning of the year, that is to be added, left employees are to be deducted, replace employed has to be added, and new joined employees are to be added. 810 minus 90 plus 90 and plus 1530, you can cross verify the end employees number. It is 2340 and it has been given in the question, 2340. It is getting tallied. Easy. Second post is HRM. HRM is your human resource manager. Now, human resource manager, no information is available for the beginning. They have given you 90 left employees. So, left column I am recording 90, correct? Left, I have recorded 90 workers, 90 employees. If 90 are left, you should check how many new employees have joined. Total joinees are 30. If total joinees are 30, means all 30 I'll be putting under replace case because it is not exceeding the 90s level. That's why there is no new recruit. And if you check at the end of the year's data says there were 60 employees on this particular post. So end data is available 60. Now we should go in a reverse way to calculate. 60 minus 30, signs will change, plus 90 will give you 120 HRM managers. Even you can check this in the suggested solution. They have given you the entire data, and entire data says that beginning of the year 120 managers were there. So instead of going for so many of working notes, no, directly you can use this particular table to solve the calculation and data which was missing from the question. If you check third point, legal secretary, left is dash. Left is dash means nobody left your organization during the year. That means nobody replaced. If nobody has replaced, that means entire 90 employees who have joined the organization, they will be treated as new joinees. So all 90 I'll be recording under new. Again, beginning and end, both the values are not available with us. So I'm just keeping this information pending. I'm moving for the next calculation. Staff attorney. Staff attorney left employees are available with us. They are 30. If 30 employees are left, first I will be recording this 30 employees in left column. Please practice this question for one more time. The same question is there in JKSC textbook also. Now 30 employees left. If you check the joined employees are 30. 30 left, 30 joined. So all 30 will be considered as replacement, no new joinees. And if you check again, no final number is given in the question. No, it is not available. Now no calculation is possible. Associate attorney, again 15 employees left during the year. 15 employees left, but 30 employees joined. That means 15 replaced and 15 new joined, correct? And one more figure is available at the end of the year. If you check, 45 employees are available. If you go in a reverse order, then you must calculate this. 45 minus 15, again minus 15, plus 15. So beginning strength can be computed. It is 30. 30 employees, 15 left, 15 replaced and 15 new joined, and therefore 45 employees are there. Now if you check this particular strength of first 3 employees, they have given you legal, staff and associate attorney related one ratio. As per our discussion, this ratio is 3:3:2. So it is 3:3:2. You need to cross multiply. 30 into 3 divided by 2 is equals to 45. This will come 45. I just computed the ratio wise calculation. It is 3, 3 and 2. If 2 is 30, then 3 is how much? And again 3 is how much? This is what I have computed by cross multiplication. I have just cross multiplied the given data to get the answer. Now finally, we can calculate the missing balances of legal secretaries and staff attorneys. 45 were there at the beginning of the year. 90 people newly joined. So total 135 employees will be there at the end of the year, correct? 45 staff attorney employees were there in the beginning of the year. From those 45 employees, 30 left, 30 joined. So at the end again 45 employees will be there. So simple and the easiest presentation and the easiest calculation. Now 3 more calculations are pending, which we already discussed. 6 beginning, nobody left. 6 beginning, nobody left, nobody replaced. All newcomers I am going to record as a new joinee, and therefore there will be 18 employees, correct? Same is applicable for next calculation. 12 in the beginning, nobody left, nobody replaced. 39 transferred from your subsidiary company, there will be 51 employees at the end of the year. And litigation attorney only 90 left is given, because this company have removed this particular post. That's why 90 left. If 90 left, that means nobody replaced and no newcomers. There were 90 employees, all 90 employees left. Now only you need to take the total of each and every column. It is 810 plus 120 plus 45 plus 45 plus 30 plus 6 plus 12 plus 90. It is 1158. My dear students, you can check this number is available with us. In the beginning of the year, there were only 1158 employees, and the same calculation we have performed by using this presentation. Now you can calculate even left number of workers: 90, 90, 30, 15 and 90. Total 315 employees left during the year. How many employees replaced your existing post? 165. Then 1530 plus 90 plus 15 plus 12 plus 39 is 1686. 2340 plus 60 plus 135 plus 45 plus 45 plus 18 plus 51 is 2694. Each and every calculation we have performed, please use your calculator for revising this calculation. So we have computed beginning of the year, end of the year employees. Once this computation is done, we can calculate your average. Average is 1158, that is beginning workers, plus 2694 workers at the end, divided by 2 you are going to get 1926 employees average figure. Why calculation of average is required? Whatever method you are using separation method, replacement method, flux method, you have to divide each and every calculation by using average number of workers as far as separation is concerned. How many workers left your organization? 315. So 315 workers got separated out of 1926 workers in a year. So 315 divided by 1926, when you calculate percentage, you will be getting 16.36% approximately, rounded off figure, correct? If you are using replacement method, replacements are also calculated. Total replacement took place 165. 165 divided by 1926 into 100. 165 divided by 1926 percentage is equal to 8.57 approximately, or 56 approximately, and flux method gives effect of both the methods, total separated, total replaced divided by average number of workers into 100. If you perform this calculation on your Calc, you are going to get one figure, and that is 24.92%. We have seen this amount somewhere, I guess. 24.92% we have seen somewhere. Sir, where it is given? In the first paragraph of the question, and the flux rate calculated by trainee executive Mr. H was correct. So it was correctly calculated, and this is something we have computed and shown here. So all the calculations are calculated. Now if you check, there is one alternative treatment which I would like to explain along with this illustration. If you consider only replacements and separation, only replacement and separation, in that case your answer will get tally, correct? But if you consider new recruitments also for your calculation, then alternatively you are going to get answer of 112.46, and in this event, if new recruits are also considered, in that particular event your calculation performed by Mr. X was incorrect will be the conclusion, and the same conclusion is given here. So there are two alternative treatments, two alternative methods for showing flux method. Flux method consider replacement as well as your separation. Separations are considered. Replacement, if you are considering along with new recruit workers, in that particular case your H calculation, Mr. H calculation was incorrect, can be concluded with this particular computation. So please revise one more time this calculation. This is very important question. We will continue with the next discussion. So before moving to the next question, I'll give you two simple alternatives here. Whatever interpretation you are writing for this event, where labor turnover rate, which is computed by flux, is getting tallied with your Mr. H's calculation, and if it is not getting tallied, in both the cases you can write two separate interpretations. Now you can write computation performed by Mr. H is correct when new recruitments are not considered, and even you can write his computation is incorrect when new recruits are not considered.